The internet is a really busy place, and if you have DSL, your connection can get bogged down. That's why you need high-speed internet from Xfinity. It gives you more bandwidth, freeing you to enjoy movies, music, and social networking sites the way they were meant to be. Xfinity.
Name, please.
Donna Ray-Reifler, the manager of the American Lung Association.
Okay, and what area do you work out of? Where do you cover?
I work in the Northeast Pennsylvania area, covering 19 counties.
Okay, now this is the third annual Fight for Air Climb, is it called?
That's right. It's the Fight for Air Climb. It's our third annual event at the Mohegan Sun Arena.
Great. Can you tell us when the event will be happening?
It will be held on Saturday, March 19th. The registration starts at 12 o'clock and the actual climb begins at 1.
Okay, great. Now, how did the event get started?
Okay, the American Lung Association has been doing these new signature events, Fight for Air climbs, in various cities in our area, in our country, actually. And normally they climb up high-rise buildings. And I actually attended the first one down in Philadelphia 3 years ago, and I did it in memory of my own father, who passed away from lung disease. He lived in Kingston, and I did it in his memory. And I was never more proud of any event in my life than to complete that event. And I wanted to bring it up here to the people in Northeast Pennsylvania.
Beautiful. Now, how has the event grown and developed maybe and become more visible in the public eye since you started it?
Well, it's growing every year. I mean, this is only our third year, so it's still an infant in relation to some of the other events that are held. But it is growing, and we get a large number of people from all ages, which is very, very nice. It's not only elite athletes, although of course they are there. We also get firefighters from different cities. And they come out, some in full gear, 70-pound gear, and do the climb. And it's not a competition against anyone. It's really just a competition for yourself to see if you can complete the climb. But it's very meaningful for everybody that does complete it.
Tell us a little bit about the climb itself. Is there a certain distance that's covered, or is there a certain amount of steps that people
It's actually the entire floor of the Mohegan Sun Arena. Starts at the east, goes up, down the first flight of stairs, and then up to the next flight, and continues around the whole horseshoe of the arena. That's 1,224 steps, and it's quite a challenge. People can go at their own pace, though. Everyone are released one at a time, with about 20-second increments in between them, so that they don't bump into each other. They can go around one another if they'd like. Midway through, we have a special flight that's a memorial and tribute flight, and we invite our participants to submit photos, and we post those along that flight. And it's very meaningful, because when you get to that point, you're pretty tired, and you see the pictures of your loved ones, and it gives you that second wind to complete your climb.
Great. Okay, very good. Are there anything how can people become involved? Is this an individual event that people can register for, or do you have to be part of a team?
It can be individuals. Some individuals just come alone, some come as a couple, some come as a whole family, and we have, of course, companies come out as well. So and we have gyms come out as groups and participate as teams, but it's anyway, really, because you end up making friends with the people that you're there with, because once you complete that climb, you're pretty happy, and you're looking at your time, because we do figure out the time for them, and they compare notes, and they laugh and cheer each other on. It's a very heartwarming event especially at the end.
Very good. Now, how can people become involved if they want to? Do you have to register in advance, or is this something you can register for the day of?
We were encouraging registration in advance. They can go right online at www.lunginfo.org/arenaclimb, and right there they could register online. There's a $25 registration fee, and then there's an additional $100 donation or fundraising fee. And now at that registration, at that website, once they register online, they can email right from that site, and email family and friends and ask them to support them in their challenge, and donors can charge a donation right to them online at that site, and they get emails that tell them when donations are made.
Anything else we should know about the event? Anything that people would want to hear, or interesting facts or figures, anything like that?
It's a real challenge. It's a real unique event for the area. I mean, all nonprofits are struggling in this economy, rightly so, but we're a great organization that are out there doing our programs in the community, in schools, in businesses, and in the community at large. We have an asthma camp, a free asthma camp for kids in the area. We need the public support to continue doing the great programs we do to fight for air for everyone.